Hey, I have a very exciting announcement, but I can't make it here. Let's go. Thanks, Mom. Shoot. So for the last 3 years, I have been working on an original album. I'm so excited about it. The songs are huge, there's a lot of them, and they've got full orchestration, synths, drums, everything. But the problem is, life has thrown some major obstacles in my way right now.
Nice knowing you.
And the best thing to do would be to pause the album. But for that to make sense, let me first give you a little more context. My purpose in life is devoted to creating change through my art. You see, I make music because I absolutely love how powerful it is as a healing tool. But what happens when I'm the one that needs the healing? Look, I've seen it all. I've fought through countless challenges in the music industry, and despite some very tough roadblocks and evil people, I have always persevered. But right now, and it's scary to admit this, I've learned that it's okay to be vulnerable and share that with you. Remember earlier in the video when I mentioned pausing the album that I've been working on? The destination I've been working towards for so long? Well, this detour was such a surprise that I don't even have that hard drive with me. I couldn't work on it if I wanted to. But to be honest, those songs are completely irrelevant to everything I'm going through right now. And with how overwhelming life has been lately, I need to write songs about right now. I love the album, it's big, but that's not what I need at a time when I need to write music the most. And I've always been straight up with you guys, and I want to be honest with you like most artists aren't. I'm a real person, you're a real person. I'm going through some shit. So I recently went through a very, very tough breakup that not only left me brokenhearted and alone, but in the process I also lost my best friend. And of course, a few days later, I broke my spine. That's not a good thing to break. So not only has it affected my life, my momentum, my videos, but honestly and personally, that meant that I wasn't able to move out and get my own place because I needed my now ex to help me through this process. She's been so helpful and understanding, but this ability to move onward with my life feels so incredibly helpless. And look, I understand that this is life and going through these challenges makes us stronger, but I am in the thick of it. As an artist, I need to express how I feel and I need to work through this. This is why I'm changing my strings right now. Now, I did just find out some good news. I won't be needing surgery. But, unfortunately, I still do have a lot of healing time ahead. Silly broken spine. And that brings me to now. I have sought refuge in Bend, Oregon. It is my favorite place in the entire world. The same place where I have written countless songs. So this is where I will be healing for the next few weeks. Not working on my album I've been working on for the last few years, but working on stuff right now that has to do with everything I'm going through, and I'm gonna be sharing that process with you guys. So this entire health predicament has derailed my entire path. I have little to no equipment. I have an acoustic guitar and I have a USB microphone and a webcam. I'm not gonna be distracted by perfection and diving into the production of songs. I am literally going to be writing songs and I'm gonna be sharing the entire process with you guys. This is not gonna be about an end product. I have no clue what's gonna come about. However, unlike many artists right now, I'm gonna be open, honest, and transparent. I'm gonna be sharing the entire process. I'm telling you about like my real life and problems, and I'm gonna be bringing you guys in, and I want you guys to participate in this journey. I have too much going on. I am bursting at the seams, and I'm so excited to share this with you guys. So what exactly am I gonna do? I'm gonna be doing a lot of streaming. I'm gonna be using Patreon's community section to be able to talk with you guys and share with you guys. I'm right now working on my script for the announcement video about my plan. It's gonna be tough. I have only a cell phone to film it on. I'll be using Patreon Lens to share the songs as they're coming together with you guys. That's sort of like their Instagram stories for Patreon. And every single week, I'm gonna be doing a weekly concert live stream thing. I'm gonna talk honestly about the song and the process and what the song or songs that I've been writing and working on this week. That is all I am doing. And honestly, this is gonna be so good for my heart, my body, my soul, my mind. I will be healing in every way, and so thankful and happy to be able to bring you guys along for it. I'm so excited. Change is a very scary thing, and this is a very, very tough chapter of my life, but I'll be all right. And I'm just so thankful to bring you guys along for the ride. So, go check out the link in the description. It'll take you over to my Patreon. You'll see there's a bunch of new additions. I want you guys to be able to participate. Everyone will be able to see the concert live streams, the lowest tier on Patreon, and this will be me, vulnerable as an artist, hanging out with the community of support, and I couldn't be more excited. Go check out the link in the description, and I'll see you guys on Patreon. You know that old saying, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade? Pretty cliche, isn't it? Well, that's because it's true. I'll get back to talking about life and lemons in a second, but for now, welcome to my new temporary studio. So much has happened since my last video. Let's get into it. Alright, so do you remember this video, Everything is Changing? That was posted just days after receiving news from my doctors that my broken spine wasn't healing as planned. Paired with a breakup, it was probably one of the darker times of my life. At that time, nothing was going the way I expected it to go. I'm not gonna go back. Right now. I felt like everything was spinning out of control. I felt shame, I was embarrassed, and things out of your control can get in the way of life, and that's really difficult. But it's how we respond to those difficult moments that make us human. They build your character. So in my darkest moments, surrounded by a constant barrage of lemons, I made this video. But working on stuff right now that has to do with everything I'm going through, and I'm gonna be sharing that process with you guys. You can truly turn any situation into a positive one. And sometimes, trust me, it can be very difficult. You need to maintain the positive energy that it's going to take to be resilient to those challenges. If you believe it, your body will physically find a way to make it happen. And when I'm in the bad place, when I need the most help, I do what I do best, and I bury myself in my own art. Back to our lemon friend here. When you think about lemons, you can't hide lemon in anything. Lemons are bold. When lemon is part of something, you have to announce it. Lemon doesn't take on the form of what it's mixed with, it changes the culture of what's around it. So, when we left off, I went to Oregon with nothing but an acoustic guitar, a broken heart, and broken spine, and time. And I just wrote songs trying to capture that very moment, that feeling. Just because we're done doesn't mean that I don't love you. The helplessness. My heart needed it. And what's really different here is that I shared in my process. Usually as an artist, you only share the end product, the fully produced song in the form of a music video. But at this time, on my Patreon, I shared clips of songs as I was writing them, in a way that artists typically don't, and I was sharing the stories behind them. The dirty, unfinished, raw, and vulnerable moments that would eventually, hopefully, lead to songs. But I found community in my transparency once I started sharing what I was going through. Every single week, I did a live stream to a beautiful community of people that knew everything I was going through, and I was sharing the songs as I was writing them. But it didn't end there. They began sharing their stories with me, with each other. My openness was the catalyst for the wonderful community on Patreon to start telling each other about their very own lemons. Cancer, obstacles, family problems, money problems, heartbreak, all of the real world stuff. They were there for me, but it ended up that they were all also there for each other. I have never written so many songs in such a short amount of time that means so much to me. In my last video, the soundtrack was the basics of a new song, From Gold to Rust, the first I wrote during my time of healing. The rest of the songs are the most vulnerable I've ever been as an artist. Well, From Gold to Rust is out now. A simple version of it is the way I wrote it, just with an acoustic guitar and a vocal before I produce it out any further. It will come out publicly when I'm ready to share it, but for now it belongs solely to us, the FS family, over on Patreon. Yeah! 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 And let's talk about where I am now. When I got back to LA, I needed to find a place to live. That was my first priority. I saw 25 houses in 3 days. I hustled. This was my favorite. I got it. So welcome to my backyard, welcome to my house, welcome to my studio, welcome to my future studio, welcome to my bedroom, welcome to my hammock, welcome to my patio, welcome to my hallway closet, welcome to my fern. Life is looking up. I'm still taking some L's, but I know that throughout all of the challenges, everything has to go down before it comes up. But when it comes up, it's gonna go higher than it's ever been before. Oh hey, I have a lemon tree too. And that actually brings me back to the point of this video. To everyone watching this, if you believe in my music, if you believe in my purpose to make a difference in the world through my art as a leader for the fact that it's okay to not be okay, and that through the ups and the downs, everything will work out because we're all in this together. If you've been there and you're fighting through something, or you already have, I have a community for you that's filled with honesty, openness, and love, united through music and is making an impact in each other's lives. I have a community for you. Join my Patreon family. Every single person there is united by the same ideal in a message that is so much bigger than ourselves. Patreon is not just about putting equitable value to artists and the impact that they make on the world. It's so much bigger than that. It's about a community around a message. And for me and my family, it's one of vulnerability and the fact that you don't have to be alright all the time. It's okay not to be okay. There's a great community there that will welcome you with open arms, and there's a lot of cool content waiting for you. I can't wait for you guys to hear Gold to Rust. I can't wait for you guys to hear all the rest of the music. And I have a few more songs inside here that I haven't had the opportunity to pull out yet that are a part of this collection of work. I recognize the power in the art. I want to do something so much bigger than myself. This is something you want to be a part of. And I desire to be a part of the lives of people that understand that a fire inside of them, and that no matter what hardships you face, never give up. It's cliche, but it's true. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
My world keeps spinning, can't see it from inside. Oh, I don't have to be alright. No, I don't have to be alright. I'm gonna go to rust.
How am I supposed to film an entire video with lemons without doing this? And not that bad. It's okay. It's a little bitter. Ooh! Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. I can see your chats. Let me fix this because that can just never be the way that I want it to be. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a glorious Tuesday. It's a good day. It's a good day. And I am so stoked because we are one day closer to the From Gold to Rust release video. If you were just watching that series of information right there, those two videos, I apologize. The countdown was supposed to stay on the screen. Yeah, my bad. That was totally my fault. So today's going to be a good day. I can see all of your guys' comments. I probably have to fix the size of this one as well. But I'm going to be hanging out with you guys. I'm going to be answering questions. And today is awesome because I have opened up a phone line so that I can actually talk to you guys on the call, and we can talk. I got a little iPad right here. But first, one thing I did not do in yesterday's stream. Will you guys take a moment and share this stream? That would be much appreciated. Trying to get as many people over here as possible, get as many people to know that we got something really cool going on and that they are invited to be a part of it. Yesterday was a bit of a test. Today's also a bit of a test, but we're just going to get a little bit better as we go. I think there might be a little bit of a lag with the audio, but my computer might just slowly catch up. Who knows? Regardless, stoked to have you here. Let's go back to the multi-stream. Perfect. Sweet. So, thank you guys for sharing the stream if you just did. And if you didn't, what's up? What are you doing that for? It's all good. Haley says she will share the stream. Thank you, Haley. Rafaela says, what is your inspiration to make music? Ooh, we starting real right now. I'm stoked because during this we're gonna get to talk on the phone. I'm gonna get to answer some of your guys' questions. So thank you, Haley, for asking me a question in the comment section. I will definitely answer that in a moment as to what my inspiration is to do music. It's been quite a journey, but I'm always staying true to my roots. What's up, Dana? I see you. As far as comments go, can you see comments on Twitch or YouTube or wherever? I can see the comments on all of the social media at the same time, and you guys can see that as well. It looks like I forgot to put that on a loop, so that is going on a loop. Yes. That's right. A little learning every day. Thank you guys so much. If you have pre-saved From Gold to Rust, that comes out Thursday night at midnight. I was saying Friday, but the music video will come out Friday, and we will also have a music video release party. This is gonna be a really fun 10 days or so as of yesterday. So we got 9 days left on this From Gold to Rust party. But I'm so stoked to have all of you here. Let's see what we got. The call-in button on the site isn't working. I will take a look at that while I'm multitasking. Let's see what we have here. So if you are interested in calling in, you will be able to on futuresunsetsmusic.com/stream. Boom. And if you, looks like we have our first caller. I wasn't even prepared yet, but let's just do it. Let's just do it.
And if you,
hello.
looks like I have. I wasn't even prepared yet, but let's do
Hello?
it.
There's
Hey,
like a lag
so
on this.
if you wouldn't mind, would you please just have the call with me so that we don't hear the lag in the internet? But how are you doing? Caller, who is this?
It's Leah.
Leah. Is this Leah Bromberg? Leah?
Yes.
What's up, Leah?
It's
How are
Leah.
you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Having a really good day. So wait, as far as the call-in button, I just got a question that someone said that it wasn't working for them. So how did you get the call-in phone number? You're right, it's not working.
So there was an email that you sent. Well, I got an email from Patreon.
Correct. You did. Yep.
So I called it.
Cool.
And I was waiting for you to finish your spiel. And I was like, I'm going to be the first caller.
You're like, I'm gonna interrupt him right now. I actually found the problem, and I don't think I think I have to fix it right now while I'm on air. I have to edit my website because I am linked to the wrong thing, but that's okay. Leah, how are you?
Yes. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I am really nervous to release music. It's been a long time since I have released anything, as you know. Have you heard From Gold to Rust?
I have, because I'm part of the Patreon family.
Yeah, that's right.
I heard
Thank
it a
you.
long.
You haven't heard the final version? It's like pretty similar, but it will be coming out very soon. Do you have any like?
I remember.
Yes.
Sorry, I remember hearing a while ago Patreon.
I did share it a second ago.
Can everyone hear me on the stream?
The answer is yes. If I can hear you in my ears, then the answer is yes. Aha. This is going to work. The call-in button is now fixed. You can access the call-in button, futuresunsetsmusic.com/stream. Leah, do you have any questions or anything?
Natasha said hi, first of all. Hi, Natasha.
Nice.
I love you.
Sweet.
Okay. Well, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I have two questions, actually.
Okay.
So my first question is, how do you deal with a breakup? Because, like, that's happening in my life.
I'm sorry to hear that. We got really real all of a sudden.
Okay.
So thank you for sharing your heart right now. That's cool. I appreciate it.
I mean, I could if I wanted to, but.
Well, no,
We'll
I certainly appreciate your real question. That's going to clearly be different with everyone.
Yeah.
But in the moment that you're in right now, wow, this is weird. I feel like a therapist or something, but I am not a professional. I have no fucking, excuse me, I have no clue what I'm doing when it comes to things like this. But all I can do is I can talk from where I was and what I know from my own life experience. But for me, I prefer some form of like artistic some way to express myself. And From Gold to Rust and this series of songs, those were all written in that moment. So that was really helpful for me. Are you an artist at all?
Yeah. I am an artist. Like, I don't know exactly what I do. I'm like I'm working on an art project right now, which is cool. I'm gonna be done with it at the end of the semester, which is also cool.
That's very cool. So,
you want to hear about?
I can, or I would love to. I'm trying to do my absolute best without being rude at all, to like make sure that I don't stay on the phone with anyone for like too long, because I would love to catch up with you in general.
Yes. Wait, I'll ask my second question.
Okay.
Okay, my second question is, when are you doing a BTS cover with Reed?
Wait, say that again. Oh,
when are you
covering
doing a
BTS.
BTS cover?
I would love to do a BTS cover. Right now, covers are not my priority. Covers have been for the last however long, and I will always do covers because it's the best way to make new fans and to share my musicality with the world. But right now, I have some original stuff that I need to get off my chest. However, BTS is badass, and I saw their show at the Staples Center, and that was amazing. So I'm certainly inspired to add dancing into my performances. I don't know if I actually could do that, but that would be cool. Well,
I saw them. They were.
That's awesome. Well, Leah, thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate it, and I am looking forward to catching up with you later.
Okay,
all right.
cool.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Nice. All right, that's cool. I didn't think that would work. So if you are curious as to how you can call in, it's very simple. If you go to futuresunsetsmusic.com/stream, there is a link right there, and it'll take you to Patreon, where I talked about Patreon yesterday, but I'll happily talk about it again. And you will have the opportunity to join the Patreon community, which is a beautiful community of support. Leah is a part of it. A lot of the people that are watching right now are a part of it. It's an awesome community of people who have all right, let's just take it. That's how we're gonna roll. Caller, how is it going?
Hi, it's going well.
Who is this? You don't have to say if you don't want to, but who am I talking to?
This is Nisha. My username is Fish302, so I was here last night.
I see you in the comments.
Yep.
Have I ever met you, Misha?
No, unfortunately. I would have loved to have the opportunity to meet you. I've been following you on YouTube for a long time now, and I'm like really excited that I get the chance to talk to you.
That's so cool. Thank you so much. Wait, so do you remember how you maybe ever came across me, my music, anything? Do you know?
I do, actually. It was a cover that you did with Kurt Hugo Schneider when you were still King the Kid, I think it was Alex Scoot and Chrissy and all of them. Yeah, you were in that video, and I was just like, wow, everyone in this video is super talented, and that's like where I started kind of following artists on YouTube.
That's so cool. That was a few years ago. Did a cover with Kurt Hugo Schneider, Alex Scoot, Against the Current, and then did a full U.S. and a little bit of Canada tour, and crushed that entire tour. That was really fun. I'm so glad that that right there, that's awesome that I met you. Well, you knew about me. You found me then. So wait, you're in San Diego?
Yeah, I am. I go to school down here.
What are you studying?
I'm studying biochemistry and cell biology.
What? That's cool. That's cool. What is your passion?
Yeah.
Like, what makes you tick?
Well, I love singing and like painting and all of the kind of arts and stuff.
That's really cool. Good for you. I am the worst painter ever, but I had 6 years of art in high school, so I have done it a lot, but I totally suck.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of it's just like figuring out what your style is. Like, I can't do realism for the life of me. So if you ask me to draw anything from real life, it just look like it came out of Picasso's imagination.
Would you draw me?
I could.
Well,
I could try.
Oh, that's sweet. That would be awesome. That's so cool. So, honestly, you probably know a little bit about like my personality. Maybe you've watched some videos, but if you don't know, I love connecting with people at all. So like now I feel like I got a friend in San Diego and you have a friend in LA. So awesome. Fish302, Misha. Now we're like homies, and you'll always you just carved a little spot in my heart, and so now we go back. So next time I'm in San Diego playing a show, or LA if you want to come on up for a show here. Remind me that you're Misha from the call, and I'll be so stoked.
I'll definitely have to come by. Now I actually have money, so I can actually maybe come. So
that's so cool. Well, congratulations. I wish you so much luck with your career, and hopefully my music plays into your life soundtrack just a little bit.
It definitely does.
All right, well, I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Talk to you later. Bye.
This is so cool. I just got a new friend. Thank you so much for coming to this stream, you guys. So telling you guys a little bit more, we got so much going on right now. All right. I got a single coming out on Friday. You can pre-save it. If you pre-save it on Spotify, you are entered to win a merch bundle and a mouse. That sounds totally silly, and it is. But that's what happens when I get a sponsor for my videos. So, we're going to be giving away some sweet mouses. They got a vertical thumb. That's cool. And a merch bundle. So all you have to do is pre-save it. And during this stream, I'm going to go and I'm going to look at all the people who have pre-saved, and I'm going to choose two people to win mouses. I've already given one of the mice away, and I'm gonna keep one, so that means there's only two there's two Meesy Mouse available, and that's awesome. We also I'm gonna read some comments here. Natasha says hi. I say hi. Natasha, I have your beanie over there. Plug. Natasha runs a t-shirt company called Able, so check that out. You can make a cover song from My Chemical Romance. Oh, what is that? Well, Kira coming in hot. All right, so today, look at that little wrecking ball. So today we have something new we're adding to the stream today, and Kira is kicking it off. So I'm gonna try to start something that I think is awesome. I'm gonna do tips for treats, and I'm curious how that's gonna work out. So right here, I have some treats. Some bacon-flavored treats that came from Big Bear Lake, where I went to recently, and they're delicious. I have not had it. Oh, hey, sit up. Sit. Hold up. Sit up. Hello, everyone. This is Nala. She was sleeping in my chair, and we're going to do tips for treats. That is the new thing today, and Nala just got stoked. So, Kira, this delicious... God, these smell so good. I didn't eat today. Nala, this is from Kira. Oh, shit. Sorry, Nala. Here you go. Nala, this is from Kira. All right, we did it. Thank you, Kira. Thank you so much. Okay, so... how about if we get one of your famous tuna melts? Absolutely, I do make a famous tuna melt. It used to be a promotional tactic of mine, and it still is. I'll bring it back. That if you share my post, I will give you I will send you a tuna melt. I have done it in the past. I mailed tuna melts internationally towards people who help me promote something. You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it again. I'm going to absolutely send out tuna melts. Well, not now. We're going to focus on From Gold to Rust pre-sale. We're going to do it by the end of that next week, and I'm going to send out signed tuna melts throughout the world to you guys who are a part of the Future Sunsets family over on Patreon for as little as $1. I will make a video where I will draw your name out of a hat, and I will send you a tuna melt, and it will be completely ridiculous. And if you eat it, I'll be really stoked. Yay, tuna melts. Ew, I don't even like tuna. Do you really mail tuna melts? I did. It's actually a felony to mail perishables. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I'm also going to eventually open a bottle of wine because this is a party week. Oh, I think we have a new caller. All right. Hello?
Hello.
Who is this?
This is Alicia. I go by Exotica Lou on Twitter.
Oh, no way. I'm Mitchell Musso from the Disney Channel. How's it going?
It's going real great, my dude.
Oh, thanks. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for calling in, Exotic Lou. I have seen you many times on Twitter. How are you doing?
Yeah, I've been a fan since like Wellington.
Oh my gosh. One more time.
Yeah.
That's cool. For anybody who is watching.
Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers. We only had 2. Actually, there's a 3rd song that exists somewhere. I bet Jose has it. It was called... Oh, what was it called? Oh, I'm blanking on it. Well, anyways, that's awesome. So let me just remind the people or tell the people what's going on. You saw a band that I was in many years ago, that was a put together sort of, we were supposed to be a rock One Direction. This is before 5 Seconds of Summer existed, so it was a good idea. But we had 4 managers, and that was a problem. I learned a lot about the evil aspects of the music industry. There was a little bit of a sexual harassment thing between the old male manager and the young female manager, and it was an intense situation.
Just a mess.
It was a total mess. And if anybody is watching who knows about Wellington, it looks like we got some Wellington fans in the comments. I apologize profusely about the jackets that you did not get, that our management promised.
That's okay.
Everyone. Oh, that's cool. Anyways, how are you? How's life? What are you up to?
I'm basically just watching your stream. I have nothing else to do. I'm off work today.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks for watching my stream. It's just a nice little Tuesday. You know, nothing special. Wait, what do you do for work?
I work at a gas station.
Ah, so question about gas station.
Not very exciting work.
No. I'm curious. Do you guys choose the gas prices, or is it like a thing? Like, how does that work? No.
It's like comes straight from corporate.
Which gas station?
I work at Casey's.
Casey's? I don't know that.
Yeah, it's like I want to say it's just Midwest.
Do you guys sell food?
Yes.
Delicious.
We sell the bombest pizza I've ever eaten.
Wait, bombest what?
Pizza.
Oh, pizza. Oh, that's cool. And do you make the pizza?
Yes.
Sweet. Okay.
We have the dough pre-made, and then we prepare the pizzas.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, I have to ask. I'm going to put you on the spot. Did you pre-save from Gold to Rust?
Yes, I did.
Are you lying to me right now?
I did it I am not. I did it when you first dropped the link.
Thank you. That means a whole lot. I just wanted to test you. This was like a lie detector test. You passed the test. I believed you. That's really cool. Do you want to win a mouse? You don't have to answer that.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, no, it's actually sweet. Like, I just bought a new computer, so I had to use it for a second until I got my Apple mouse to work again. But it's a good mouse. That's cool. Well, thank you so much for calling in. Do you have any questions or anything?
No, I just wanted to say that I love you, and thanks for saving my life all those years ago.
You touched, you hit my heartstring. You did it. You played it. Well, thank you so much that my music, like listening to the music at like a tough time in your life and letting that have some form of impact. That's literally why I do what I do. That's like my reason. So you also have a nice little spot in my heart. So thank you for your support and being a part of the Patreon family. All of that, like, it keeps me going. It gives me hope. You actually inspire me more than you realize just by you. It's a circle. It's a cycle of hope and inspiration. So thank you.
Yeah, I love you loads and loads. So always. That's
awesome. Well, it was great to talk to you. I'm sure I'll have more people calling in. So stay in touch. I'm looking out for your tweets.
Come to Missouri.
Come
did you
say
to Missouri for a tour, please.
Okay, so the way it's going to work, I have, you've been around for a minute. I have a link in the description of every video that I've been collecting information on where all my fans live, and I'm assuming you filled it out. I have like 2,500.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. I have like 2,500 people in the total that have like filled it out, and they've told me where they live.
and I will plan a tour around that. So if you wrote down Missouri, I will know that there's X amount of people in Missouri who have requested that, and then when I tour this summer, I will definitely come and see you. So I'm so excited for that.
Me too.
That's
all right.
awesome.
I'll let you get back to your stream.
Thank you, and thank you for being on the stream. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Ah, that's so cool. That's so cool. It's really, really awesome to be able to put out something that you create from nothing and have it affect people. Hey, Keith coming in hot. Nala was so hungry, and honestly, Keith, that was a big one. I mean, clearly that was a big one. So here, this is a twofer right there. This is I'm of age, and this is a Kirkland signature Sonoma County Chardonnay. It's nothing quite like the Kirkland signature. Hey girl, Christy says, "Hey girl, hey, I'm in Missouri." Christy, go look. Go. I didn't think this through. I'm trying to. Oh, we got a super chat. Oh my gosh, that is too cool. Veins of Melody is her music and artist name. She is a badass patron. She has been around for a minute, and she lives in Florida. I know everyone. I don't know everyone. Clearly, that's ridiculous. There's someone writing in, like, I'm just gonna guess that's not Chinese, but that's a language that I don't know. But I do know you, so thank you for that treat for Nala. She's got two right now, and I'm gonna have oh, you can see she heard that there's a treat. There's 2 treats, Nala. There's 2 tips for treats. That's cool. God, these smell so good. It's the worst. I shouldn't eat them. I should totally eat them. I should have a goal on this stream that if we hit a certain amount. Nala, come here. Sit up. All right, that works. This is from Keith. Uh-oh, wait. Keith, this is from you. Oh, we have another caller. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Hi.
This is David. How's it going?
I'm good.
All right, 1 second. I have to feed my dog a treat. This is from Veins of Melody, Nala. Perfect. Well, so wait, who am I talking to?
My name is Amy.
Amy. Do I know you, Amy?
My name is Amy 11. You may have seen me in the chat and YouTube.
Ah, you have a YouTube. Well, I've definitely seen your name in the chat. I have a good memory for that kind of stuff. And Amy Levin, huh? Levin.
Yeah.
Jewish?
Yeah, exactly.
I knew it.
Like the thousands of other people in the phone book.
I knew it. Right when you called, I was like, there's something. My Judar was going off right away. What do you do on your YouTube channel?
Not much. I don't really post on. I have 2 YouTube channels. One, I do reviews. It's like I review movies, products I get in the mail that are interesting. I do quizzes, things like that. And then this one that I usually comment on your videos and chat and stuff. That one is just like if I go to a concert and I film a video of somebody performing, then I upload it here, or I don't know, some clips from TV shows or whatever, just random stuff.
Amy, do you take requests?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I have a new song coming out on Friday, and I know that this is probably a bad idea, but would you review it? If you review my song and my video, I'm not going to promise to share yours just in case you really aren't nice, but I will love to share your review of my song if you would be willing to take up a review or would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. I will go for it.
Thank you. That's awesome, Amy. I really hope you like the song. It's not a big pop rock song. It's slow, a little heartbroken. It's with just an acoustic guitar, some cello and strings. That's about it.
Yeah, I really don't care what kind of song it is. I know it's going to be huge. I'll put it on Instagram. I'll put it on Facebook, whatever. Everybody needs to know because I watched your covers. I've watched your previous stuff like this King the Kid and Wellington and all that stuff. And I know that you're very talented and people need to hear you.
That's so nice of you. Thank you so much, Amy.
You're welcome.
I'm looking forward to your review. Yeah, that's so cool. So yeah, the video comes out Friday. I probably will do a little release party Friday when I release it. You can always just rip it off YouTube, but I'll happily just give you the video file. But no, you can do whatever you want. If you're on Patreon, which you must be because you called in, I could easily probably give you the video file. I guess I shouldn't just give the video file to everyone. Amy, you have a special pass. That's cool. Well, thank you for calling in. Do you have any questions or anything?
Oh, yeah, I wanted to ask, out of all the people, it doesn't have to be anyone that's alive right now. It could be dead or alive. If there's one musician, one band, one singer, whoever that you want to work with or, I don't know, write a song with or something, who would that be?
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. That's so tough. I have a lot of different musical artists that have made a pretty big impact on my life. My dad really instilled a great background of guitarmanship and classic rock, be it Eric Clapton or Led Zeppelin or The Who or just any of that rock energy. And then I also went through phases of weirder stuff like The Doors and Jimi Hendrix, and ooh, that would be a good one. But then as I got a little older, I started listening to really a little more on the rock side of, well, there was like a Limp Bizkit stained Linkin Park era in there, and then from there then I fell into about like an Incubus and then Muse phase, and then I had a Radiohead phase, and Radiohead, like, that messed me up musically. They're weird, and I was a bit of a stoner at the time, and it's like pretty much legal everywhere now. So Radiohead was a huge impact because Tom York is an incredible musician, and his ability to play and sing was something that I studied a lot because he would be doing different counter rhythms with his voice and his performance. And then, you know, other bands like Mariana's Trench is probably one of my favorites right now. And then I listen to pretty much everything on the radio. Anyways, I'm just talking about music I like. I am going to go with Tom York from Radiohead because he's like a complete genius, but also probably a little bit of an asshole. That has nothing to do with why I would want to talk to. I just want to know what's going on in his head. So I think I would go to Tom York. But I think it'd be tight to kick it with Bruno Mars too. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I thought of my answer. It's John Mayer. Out of all of them, it's John Mayer.
You know what? Then you need to get together with who's it? Shawn Mendes. I think is friends with John Mayer. Like they're best friends, and they text all the time. So you need to meet Shawn Mendes, and then he'll get you in contact with John Mayer.
That's true.
And then you can go from there.
You're right. Yeah, Shawn. You're totally right. Shawn is my in to John. That's the way to go. Well, thank you so much for calling in, Amy. It was great to talk to you. I hope to talk to you soon.
Welcome.
Be in touch. Where do you live?
I live in Aventura, Florida. Well, it's in South Florida. Fun fact, it's pretty much filled with Jewish people everywhere. There's a synagogue right next to my building. I can look at it from my balcony.
My homies. Are you going to Playlist Live?
I wish I could. I actually stayed in the hotel once where Playlist Live happens, but that was because I was escaping the hurricane when Irma came. I had to get out, so.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're safe. Hope you're a good swimmer, and I'll be there in March for Playlist Live, so if you feel like making the trek to Orlando and going to Playlist Live, I will be there.
Yeah, I'll see about it.
You can think about it. All right. Great to talk to you. I will talk to you later. Goodbye.
Right.
That's awesome. All right. I have to look through some of these comments because we got some comments. Brendan says, miss you, buddy. Excited for the new song. Thank you so much, Brendan. Brendan is a musician himself. Navigate the Sky. Is that right? I think that's right. That's the name of his band. Good luck to you guys and all you're doing. Hope you're doing well. If you're ever in LA, hit me up again. Come through my studio. Hope to collaborate someday. I think Keith had a tip earlier that was like a decent tip. Keith, you also have helped tonight with the pouring of the wine. So I hope this is for you. Oh, we got another treat for Natasha. Oh yeah. All right. Nala. She's Hey, up here. This is from Natasha. Oh, I love my dog. Thank you so much, Natasha. That means a lot. So how do people actually call in? If you're watching this right now, you can see a little bar right below me, and it keeps scrolling. Right now, it's talking about From Gold to Rust. Hold up. Keith, cheers. Right there. Read that. FutureSunsetsMusic.com/stream. Ooh, Phil, I'm going to talk to you in a second. I like that comment. FutureSunsetsMusic.com/stream. If you go there, it'll take you to my website, and from there, you can decide if you would like to tip. You can decide if you would like to call in. You can watch this stream on YouTube if you wanted to. And to be able to call in, to access that phone number, you have to be a part of the Patreon family. A little bit about Patreon. Patreon is a membership. I know everybody's like, don't freaking talk about Patreon again. But honestly, it changed my life. In a world where music is free to everyone, if you listen to a song on Spotify, the artist gets about 0.002 cents. So let's extrapolate that out. If I have 100,000 people listen to From Gold to Rust, no, let's compare it to iTunes. If I have 100,000 people buy From Gold to Rust on iTunes on Friday, 100,000 people, do you know how much that is? It's between $200 and $350, okay? Sorry, wait. I did it backwards. We're going to talk about iTunes. If you buy it for $1.29, 100,000 people, that's going to be like $80,000 for me. It's going to be like $90,000. That's amazing. That is a decent valuation for art, because the people that called in earlier that were like, your music changed my life. I mean, yeah, it's only $1.29, but like that's the value, right? So there's a mismatch, right? Now, 100,000 people iTunes, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000. 100,000 people on Spotify, $200, right? And everybody, you probably only listen to music on Spotify. I only listen to music on Spotify. So there's a value thing that's somewhere getting lost in translation. So what Patreon is it's a membership campaign. These are the people that are calling in right now are all a part of the membership family that is the Future Sunsets family. And for as little as $1, you can be a part of it. And then you have access to everything that I am too insecure to share with the public. So as I was writing From Gold to Rust, I had recently gone through a breakup. I had gone through an injury, which is doing all right. And I was sharing my heartbreak and my insecurities with those people. And it's the people on the Future Sunsets Patreon that changed my life with their support of my music. Because every time I release a piece of music, whatever they pledge of that value, of what they think it's worth to them, that goes directly to support the art. And to speak frank, it costs a lot of money and time to make any piece of art. So that's how you have watched a single video in the last few years, is because of Patreon. Without Patreon, those videos would be filmed on a potato. They'd be like, what camera do you have? I'd be like, I got the new potato. They'd be like, well, Idaho? And I'd be like, yeah, it's last year's model of potato. And be like, oh, that's so cool. Like, that's really good. Like, oh, you have an extra lens for it? It's like, no, like just straight potato. All right, no more starch humor. Let's move on. The calling line is open. You can happily call in. I'm going to read some comments. I saw one from Philip. I'm going to scroll through and I'm going to go find that if I can. Because you guys are leaving lots of comments, so that's nice. Phil, we got a caller. Wait, excuse me, caller. Will you just hold 1 second? I just want to say one thing before we start our conversation.
You're good.
Sweet. All right, so Philip, I saw you say, what's up, David? I'm a friend of the Hollandses. Peter Hollins is a musician and a mentor of mine, and I produce music for him and his wife, Evan, who's also all of those things for me as well. My God, we can get 2 calls at once. I can't do that. Yeah, that's too much. Anyways, that's awesome. I don't know if you found me through the Hollandses. Don't call me if someone else is can't send a voicemail. Nice. All right, caller. Hi.
Hi.
Who am I speaking to?
This is Rachel.
Rachel. There could be a lot of Rachels. Rachel who?
I mean, you wrote a song about me.
Rachel. That's good. I mean, there's a lot of Rachels, so I was just hoping for that. How are you?
I know. I'm exhausted, but I'm good.
That's great. Let me give a little context here, because you said you wrote a song about you, and a lot of these people probably have no clue, and you probably have no clue too. So, over the last few years, I have done internet concerts where the top tipper would win a song written about them. If you've been around for a long time, the first song I ever wrote was for Erin, and she supported our concert, and she won a song, and we did a live performance of it, and it was really cool. And then after that, we did a song for a girl named Brittany, and then after that, we did a song for a girl named Chelsea, and then a song for Rachel. So just a little bit about these songs. These aren't just some like cheesy song about like, Rachel, I love you, you're so cute. Rachel and I, or Brittany and I, or Erin and I, or Chelsea and I got a chance to know each other. Rachel told me a lot about her childhood, a lot about some of the problems that she has just been encountering in her life, and wrote me up a bunch of like write-ups about it. And I wrote a song. The song I wrote a while ago. I haven't released it yet. However, it's getting so much closer to being released. I have a music video that's been sitting on a hard drive for a long time. It's totally done. I watched it yesterday. It's really good. And I think I'm going to release Rachel's song in December, and probably do another internet concert in which we can have another song that someone can write. But I'm so excited for Rachel to hear her song, because not only did she get one song, it was such a cool song that I loved it so much that I also recorded an electric version of it, and I was so inspired by all of it that, Rachel, I'm going to tell you more information you don't know right now, that Rachel has a tattoo that was inspired by a song of mine called Live Love, okay? I took a photo, I grabbed a photo of her tattoo off of her Twitter, and I sent that to a designer, and I ended up meeting with like 100 different designers, and I chose one. And this designer, I gave him full creative control. He usually works for Nike up in Portland, and I pushed him to run with the idea of her tattoo that was inspired by my song, and I pushed him to chase his heart as an artist. And he's never had that before because he works for Nike. And holy crap! So I don't want to give away too much, but I will tell you that he designed something that is graphic design, that is like, a Photoshop thing. But he had a photo shoot of a hand model. How much do I want to give away? And she poured shampoo on her hand, and then they graphic designed it to be this beautiful thing, and she was holding a rose. I'm giving away too much information. Damn it, Rachel. And she was and it's so cool. And then in the background, there's all this like crumbly shit. I don't want to go into detail. He shot behind the scenes of the entire thing. So Patreon will be getting that first. Patreon will be knowing about all of that. But the first person that's going to hear the song in general is going to be Rachel. So that is another song that is coming out soon. Rachel, how are you?
I'm good. I've been awake since 5 a.m. I'm going strong.
That's good. Well, thank you for staying awake this late. It's not that late. You got to stay up a little later.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost 10 o'clock here. Like I had clinical, so I've been dealing with like sick people all day long and wiping some butts and all that fun stuff. And then I went to work, and I just got off work. So,
man, well, that's that's awesome. Thanks for listening at the end of your long day. I hope that this is somewhat relaxing. It's certainly great to get to talk to you. Do you have, now that you're on air, do you have any questions or anything?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't have to. Did you, and you can lie to me, did you pre-save from Gold to Rust?
Of course I did.
I believe you. I actually believe you. Thank you. Thank you.
No, like I really, really did. You sent it to me ahead of time, and since then I've just been obsessed with it.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. The version that's coming out publicly, as you know, is not too different than what you heard, but I added some cellos and I added an electric piano and a violin and a viola. So it's like just a hair more beautiful, but not any like not much denser, if that makes sense. It's okay.
You guys are right. I do need some wine.
Sweet. I'm so stoked for you to hear your song. It's going to be a very exciting experience for me and for you. And then I'm now that I'm going to be rolling out a lot of original music, hopefully that inspires other people to have a song for them. That would be cool. Because I don't know. It was really rewarding learning about your story and writing a song for you.
Oh, that means the world to me, especially just like everything I went through when I was younger and how much your music meant to me then. And like now I'm probably going to get another tattoo of another one of your songs, but it's even more special since it's really made about me.
That's cool. Well, I hope that the lyrics are tattoo worthy. So that's awesome. Thank you. Okay, well I'm gonna get back to the stream now, so I'll talk to you later.
Okay, I gotta wash the E. coli off.
Oh yeah, wash that E. coli off. That's gross. Bye. That's too cool. All right, I got Sophie donating $2. I'm just kidding. I know those are pounds. Nala. We got tips for treats today. Nala. Right here. Right here. This is from Sophie. I'm not exploiting my dog. I'm not in a rush to have children, but yeah, that's right. Anyways, so reading through some of your comments. Elena, good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well. I haven't talked to you in a long time. Voitex, you can lie to me. That's good. Do you guys think I've made a little bit of an improvement in live stream skill from yesterday to today? Hopefully you think so, and I'm not just getting worse at live streaming. But this is fun. I just got a new computer, so it can handle all of this. I could even be recording this. I could even start a podcast now that would be video and audio. So it's inspiring to have you guys be a part of this. It's very cool. Leo Lee says, I love your voice. Oh, I have to scroll. I love your voice. I'm in a distant love friendship. Can you write a song about this friendship? A distant love friendship. What does that even mean? Like long distance love friendship? Is that like, did you, please give me more information. Very staticky audio. Is the audio staticky, or is our tech Justin just messing with me? Let's see. Eat a treat. God, I so want to. If you know me, I love challenges and like let's say, I'm not going to do it based on tippers, but like, where are we at on Patreon, people? Patreon.com/futuresunsets. Boom. Patreon.com/futuresunsets. I want to make this just so if one person wants to do this, they can't do it. I have 118 people about a part of my Future Sunsets Patreon family. You can join for as little as $1. That gives you access to everything I've ever released ever. The phone line, and also a beautiful community of other people that are all united through that. If we get up to 150 patrons, That's not that big. I mean, I would be so appreciative. If we get 150 patrons, I will eat some dog food. That's what I'm talking about. Cool. I'm getting a lot of audio people saying it's good. Justin, you're a liar. Where's Natasha's song? Someday, Natasha. Maybe you already have a song. I don't even know. I'm extremely new. Vortex, tell me about you. I see you in the comments. Tell me who you are. When you did a new version of Live Love, I was super ecstatic. Interesting. I have a large body of original music on the internet. When people look up Future Sunsets, they don't know that. I had a band name stolen from me, and I wrote a lot of music. We're getting a caller. 1 second. Caller, would you wait a second so I can just touch on a note here?
Yep.
Sweet, thank you. I wrote a lot of music under a different band name named King the Kid. So if you were to look for original music, I have a lot of it under another name that I don't have access to. However, a lot of those songs, a lot of those copyrights, a lot of those the heart behind them means so much to me. So when I re-recorded Live Love, that was me handpicking one of those songs that felt like it wasn't mine anymore and saying, I'm going to re-record that one. I could do that with any of them. I just don't want to live in the past, and I want to keep writing moving forward. However, if there was the right album that needed the right song, or if there was a record deal that I actually wanted to do, nice try, assholes. I would consider every song that I've ever released ever in that pool of potential music. But for now, I'm going to be releasing a lot of never before released music. You can always go listen to King the Kid, and if you become a patron, I give you every single song I've ever released ever under every band name. It's all quick and easy for you to download right there. So that's sort of cool. Okay, caller. Who am I talking to?
It's Kira.
Kira. There's a lot of Kiras, but I think I know who I'm talking to. You don't have to
The
tell
one
me
that
your
just donated money to you.
Oh, thank you so much. You don't have to say your last name because I guess it's the internet and we're all scared of that. Hi, Kira. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing great. I'm having a nice Tuesday, just nice Tuesday talking to people who maybe have come across my music before. I know the answer, but I'm gonna pretend I don't. Have I ever met you? Where do you listen to my music? Who are you?
You definitely met me. You actually met me at Digitour when you were a part of Wellington.
Dang,
and I made the goofiest face when you kissed my cheek for one of the pictures.
That was a request. And then, by the way. I don't usually just randomly kiss people on the cheek. I do believe maybe.
Oh, so I was special.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, no, you were. Absolutely special. I actually remember that. How are you?
And then I'm good. And then when you guys had the We're All Right tour, I was there with Sabrina, and I actually asked you if we could recreate the picture with me having a better face, and I actually have that as the contact photo for the number that I'm calling on. So. Oh
man, that's so cool. Feel free to tweet it to me, and maybe I might retweet that. But that's honestly so cool that you have been supporting for so long. Now you can lie to me too. Did you pre-save my upcoming single? Yes, I did. I'm really excited for it. I can't wait. Thank you. It's a very meaningful song to me, so hopefully it resonates with you. I'm very excited for everyone to hear it. By the way, thank you for tipping and giving Nala a treat, and helping in that way, so that way she doesn't starve. You're very welcome. No, seriously, thank you. Well, if I tour this summer, which is the plan, as long as I don't break my spine again, I would love to see you. So hopefully. I really hope you come. I'm in PA, so. Cool. Well, Pennsylvania. That sounds great. I'm totally going to be coming through Pennsylvania. I know that there's a good amount of people in PA that are looking to have a show. So I can't wait to see you. And thank you so much for supporting. I can't wait to see you either. Thank you. Well, and thanks
of
for being
course.
a part of
and
the
I
Patreon
can't. I
family.
got to admit, you're welcome. I got to say, I'm really glad too that like I was the one like when you were talking about your breakup, how I brought up my breakup and everything, and I'm like really glad that I was able to talk about that and I didn't get judged for it. So I was really happy about that.
Absolutely. Kira is referencing when I wrote From Gold to Rust and the other songs from this series. I was doing live stream concerts and sharing what I was going through, and I was writing songs that were really authentic to me and my breakup, and I was sharing them just to the community over on Patreon. And Kira was one of the people. She was a big person in the chat that as everyone was sharing their problems, Kira was going through a breakup at the time, and then it was really cool because I was performing a breakup song and a bunch of people were talking about Kira's and relating to her, and that was a beautiful moment. So thank you for being a part of that.
Of course. Thank you for being like letting me be a part of your journey. I'm really glad I am. I miss you.
Miss you too. Okay, Kira. Well, I'm gonna get through. I'm gonna do a few more calls and hang out for a little bit longer on this Tuesday night. So it was great getting to talk to you. Stay in touch. I'm sure I'll be seeing you on Patreon and the other social media. So I will talk to you later.
Yes, definitely.
Bye.
Alrighty.
Yo, this is so cool. Thank you guys so much for calling in and being a part of this. We haven't had anybody Skype in yet, but it does sound better than telephone. That's just internet being better than cellular. To everyone tuning in, David, that's a very nice message. Oh, gosh. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, wait, I'm getting a Skype. I'm sorry, I have to deny that Skype call. What is up? Wait, hold up. To that caller that just called me from Skype because I think it was an international number, I understand that it's probably really late where you are, and hopefully you can call in either right as this call's like ending or just right after I'm done. Hi, my name is David. What is your name?
You actually said my artist's name earlier, Veins and Melodies.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Would you prefer to go by your artist name?
No, I'll just go by the nickname I go by now, which is Leela.
Leela?
Yeah, I'll never forget when I met you 5 years ago. You accidentally said legal names. And I was like, oh, that's out there. And you're like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, it's fine.
That's cool. I know you very well. But how are you? How's life?
Life is crazy but good.
You are a tremendous inspiration to me. It's not my place to talk about what you've been through, but she is an incredibly powerful human individual who has been through more troubles, hardship than you can imagine, and she is so strong and optimistic. So you are an inspiration to me, and thank you for listening to the music for all these years. It means so much.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that I found you in like my early years of high school, and now I'm like 21, and I've just become even more of a fan of you.
Thank you. Well, the cool thing about this whole internet thing is that it's not just like this fan thing, this like one-way relationship. It's totally two ways. Patreon really enables that. But no, you got a friend here in LA, and I'm honored to have a friend over there in Florida. By the way, are you going to play this live?
I've never been before, and it's so funny because I actually have family that lives in Orlando, so I'm always like, hey, we should go play this live, and then my cousins are like, yeah, and then we never go.
Oh.
But now that I know that you're really going to be there, I plan on being there.
Okay, that's cool. So. Well, yeah, I'll be in your hood. Maybe you don't have to go. I'm sure the tickets are really expensive, but be in your hood. So maybe we can meet up while I'm there. Do you have, now that you're on air, do you have a question or anything that you would like to say?
No, I just wanted to call in and say hey, and if somebody out there for some reason has not pre-ordered From Gold to Rust, what are you waiting for? Get on that.
There you go. I like that. Thank you Thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, and thank you. You were a huge supporter recently on Patreon, so that like is so inspiring, and that honestly helped fund. I'm doing a big playlist campaign for From Gold to Rust, and I'm working with a big playlist company, and hopefully Spotify gives it some love, and your backing on Patreon is a direct correlation to being a part of that. So hopefully, fingers crossed that it flies far.
I'm excited. You definitely deserve more recognition. Definitely.
Thank you so much. Okay, well, I'm gonna take some more calls and keep hanging out. I can see the comment section's bumping, so I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Yep, talk to you later.
Bye. Awesome. All right, we got some comments here. By the way, I was told, have you told people to share? Facebook is lacking. What? I'm just kidding. I got a new manager. No, it's not really. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. If you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to share it. Oh, Susie. Oh, Nala. 1 second, Susie. If you're watching, please share this. Take a moment. That means so much. It really helps. You can be on Twitter. You can be on Facebook. If you're watching it on Facebook, rather than sharing the YouTube link, if you go over to facebook.com/futuresunsets and then you scroll down, you will find this also on Facebook. If you share that, I bet it will go further than the YouTube video because Facebook likes to promote Facebook things. Oh, Nala. Nala. This is from Susie. Oh, that's awesome. To that international Skype caller that called in, you can either call back or maybe I can call you. I don't know, but I'll check in a second. I'm gonna read through some of these comments. Counting down was my jam. Do you care if we call in again? No, I mean, you can, but I'd rather not just talk to the same people today. I will be doing other live streams throughout the week, so you can certainly call in another time. Come to Iowa. I will definitely come to Iowa. Come to Houston. What up? I'll definitely come to Houston. Pretty much exactly 5 years ago since starting to listen to y'all. Pretty cool stuff. That's awesome, Elena. I have your Skype. The Skype... Oh, wait. No, I can't publicly say which Skype it is that I'm on. You have my personal, like, guitar lesson Skype. But if you are on Patreon, which I don't know if you are, but I think you are. I'm pretty sure you are. If you follow the link, you can go over and you will find my Skype in which to call in. First song I heard of you, what? Oh, Nala. Oh, Nala. This is from Veins of Melody. Oh. Oh, that makes me too happy. Did you ever give Nala my treat? I'm pretty sure I did, Natasha. If you're lying to me, it's okay. This is from Natasha. Okay. Let's see. Did you name your dog Nala because of The Lion King? I did. I didn't actually name Nala. There's a guy who was in a boy band called Big Time Rush, and his name was James Maslow, and James named Nala. I mean, I approved it, clearly. Like, I really liked that name. And, so instantly we made Nala official. Well, I didn't make it. Instantly, Nala made @Nala official on Instagram, and that's where you can follow her. And it was really impressive because I've never seen a dog be able to do things like that without real thumbs. She's just got these stupid little things on the side. But she actually made her Instagram and Nala official if you want to follow. What happened to King the Kid? I missed a few years between 2013 and now, and so I'm not sure what happened. That was quite the story. I'm going to be talking about it probably next week in full detail towards everyone on Patreon, exclusively, purely out of an educational standpoint of sharing troubling times and what to look for in any form of business, and the importance of good partnerships in business and contracts, and just sharing a story that's very personal to me and a little heartfelt, and it makes me really sad. But yes, happily I'll be telling you. So if you're on Patreon, Ivana, you can be a part of that stream next week. I love just seeing her head sneakily arise and fall. Me too. A lot, in summary. He is the Brendan Urie of this Panic at the Disco. That's very good. That's how I explain it, is that I'm the Brendan Urie to Future Sunsets being Panic at the Disco. It's extremely confusing. I have 2 Instagrams. I am going to, probably starting this week or next week, I'm going to divide everything that is non-musical content will be coming out of David Michael Frank. I'm going to be starting to do a lot more personality stuff, a lot more lifestyle stuff. I'm going to be sharing some of my music production, giving some voice lessons and some guitar lessons through David Michael Frank, just what I care about. And I'm going to really separate that from Future Sunsets, which is my music arm. And so there will be a reason to follow both of them on Instagram again. But right now, for the last however long, I've been doing my stories on David Michael Frank, and I've been doing my music stuff on Future Sunsets, and it's about to have a better division. I'm also probably going to develop Future Sunsets into a band, but first I am going to release some of this music, and then we will add some band members in, and shit's gonna get crazy. I'm really excited, though. It's nice doing these with like some extra people, some extra friends in the stream, because then you can like play off of each other's comments instead of just like talking to my dog like I do, because I love her so much. You and James need to collab. We did. We collabed on Youngblood. That was cool. I thought James looked familiar. I listened to some of his band's music. I filled out the 2 form a few months ago about you coming to my house in Massachusetts. I wanted to be the host. Absolutely. I have not chosen any hosts, but in the description of every single video, I have a form that you can fill out, and you can tell me where you live. And someday, probably this summer, I will email every single people. Blah, 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 blah. I can't talk. I will email everybody on that list that says that they're willing to host a concert, and I will ask about the space in which you are willing to host a concert, and then I will choose the best houses, community centers, parents' sushi restaurants, whatever you have. I will choose the best ones in each area that I have a lot of people. So those of you that are saying, hey, come to Houston, like, hopefully there's enough people in Houston for me to come through. I'm going to come through. But then also, like, wherever you live, it will help drive that information. But I already have like a few thousand people in that list. So, but yeah, keep it coming. I need more information. Do you get notified on Patreon for new members, or do you have to check it yourself to find out? That's a thing that does annoy me. I don't get on my phone, and I went through and I've checked it. I don't get good notifications about new patrons and messages on Patreon, and it's just like one phone I have. But like when I plug my old phone in, hey, we got 2 new patrons. That's awesome. Let me give you some shout outs. No, I actually have to literally go and I have to do it, which is annoying. Christy, welcome to the Patreon family. And Nisha, welcome to the Patreon family. That's so cool. That means so much. Your support is, number one, welcome to the community. Look around. I did launch a Discord, but I haven't told everyone about it. Everyone will be able to use Discord to talk amongst each other. And Patreon works for that as well. But Patreon is the way that I'm able to bring any music or any videos to the world, because the money is not in iTunes or Spotify. It's purely the support makes the art, and that's it. And then that 1% of my fan base that supports the art gives the art to the remaining 99% who consume it for free. In the next few months when I have money, it could literally be $1. Like, you're welcome to join anytime. You know, but that's fine. I'm not like, if you can do it, that's totally cool. If you can't, no worries. You know, luckily we have like a really powerful community over there that helps, and that's awesome. Do you still have the Stomach Tied in Knots cover on YouTube, or is that on Patreon? I do give out the, honestly, I wonder if Jose took it down. Dun, 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 I bet he took it down. Stomach Tied in, I spelled that wrong. Stomach tied in knots. What I search, David? It is on a YouTube channel on the internet. I will happily give you that audio. If I don't, I probably do. I probably do get that audio. If you become a patron, you have access to a folder that is a Dropbox folder. It's got everything I've ever done, except for it's like a little out of date. So I will update that soon. I think you inspired that. I was a big Sleeping with Sirens fan at the time. As my mom says, spit it out, Sparky. Come back for a house show and bar night, please, Daniela. I hope your family is doing well. Your bar in your basement is an inspiration. Nisha was me. Oh, Fish 302, that's you. It's all coming together now. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know how long I'm going to do this tonight. One thing I am going to do, though, which I haven't talked about... Oh, we got another call. Caller, can you hear me?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. You sound crispy. You're totally calling on Skype.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Skype sounds good. Sounds way better than cell phone. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Well, so who am I speaking with?
This is Elizabeth.
I knew that because Skype has some form of like caller ID, so I sort of knew that already. But the people listening didn't know that.
Well, hello, people. My name's Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth. So number one, either how are you, or where are you, or if you have a question, just what's up?
I'm actually totally not procrastinating or anything, and I just figured I've been around for a while, and I'm always down to support you and be here to check in with the whole fam.
That means a lot. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are you in Arizona?
Hell yeah.
Yes. That's awesome. I trusted my memory on that one.
Yeah.
That's cool. What are you up to? How's life? You doing anything awesome?
I'm doing pretty good. I have a bunch of finals due pretty soon here. And I'm in school for graphic design. I've
really?
done stuff for you. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. You did stuff recently, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you ever fix I kindly requested the Bitly be adjusted?
Yes, I did. And I think it updated on the post. If not, I can send that to you again.
Sweet, thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely share it. What kind of graphic design stuff do you like to do?
Honestly, I like it all. That's kind of why I'm going into it, because it's the widest variety of things I enjoy doing that I can do as a career.
Okay.
Website stuff is my least favorite. I'll give you that.
Okay. Yeah, totally. Well, I always need graphic design stuff, so
hell yeah.
Make sure you're on my mind. I knew that you did that one design for From Gold to Rust recently, and you sent it to me on Patreon, so thank you. And I'll definitely post it. But if you're ever interested in doing other work, I work with a lot of other artists, and I always need graphic design. And so just stay in my mind. And then also I need a new logo. So if you put a little thought to that, and I'll pay you if you come up with something awesome. And as you should. Like, you work in the arts, like I work in the arts. Like your work is value. So I will absolutely pay you.
I appreciate that.
No, of course. And don't ever let anyone trick you otherwise. Because that's honestly straight up, that's how it is. So I value you. Honestly, can I vent a little bit about the hardship of hiring graphic designers though? Is that I'll be like, hey, will you make me a logo or do this thing? And they'll spend hours and hours on it, and I'll already pay them the thing, and then I maybe don't like it, so then I'll feel really bad to be like, can you like maybe try something completely different? But I feel bad, so then I end up just sort of going with it. That's my own problem.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I'm totally down to work with you, but like that's a conversation that needs to be had, because a logo is a much bigger deal than like a graphic or something. So like I'd want to know like what you're really looking for before I commit to being like, yeah, I can totally do that, because I could totally do that. But
complete
like,
rebrand. Let's go complete rebrand. I'm totally in. I might need 2 different logos, or like a logo for a certain amount of time. Like everything that I'm doing right now with this more acoustic feel, it's not going to be forever. It's going to be for just until I can get these sort of more sensitive songs out. So that kind of logo might be a little more sensitive, I guess. And then the next series is going to be a little bit more electric and a little bit more walk the moon kind of high energy.
Nice.
So there's a little bit of both there. So just put some thought to it. Let's definitely talk again later, instead of like on a stream with a bunch of people watching.
Right.
But it's good. Do you happen to have any questions for me before we go?
You don't happen to know anything about copywriting? You can show real quick, since I'm not doing my homework and
I know a lot about
instead.
copyright. Do you have a question, like a specific homework question that I can just solve for you immediately, because I can?
I wish you could do this for me, to be honest. I have to write a social media ad for a groom shop. So if you can give me some good puns, because you're really good at that.
That's awesome. I like literally make social media ads all day, every day.
Right.
No, I don't necessarily, but I just trust your guts. Trust your gut and make just make something funny, and your teacher's gonna love it.
Perfect.
And then when you're ready, well, let's talk soon. But I should go. I got laundry to do. No, not really, but like I should go.
Yeah, no. Get back to your stream. I'll go to do my homework now.
Good luck with your homework. Okay.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, that was cool. Sorry if you guys that are watching. I just started doing business. I can't. When I just start doing business, it's an accident every time. I just like slip into it. Let's go full screen. Oh, full screen. I hear that there's starting to be a little bit of a lag. I think I can slow my audio down sometime, but not right now. So just, that's cool. I have to start dinner, but I love you and am super proud of you. Amanda, you can leave me playing in the background. It's okay. You could start dinner. You don't have to watch. You could just listen, and you will be stirring that pot pie. And you just be like, yeah, this fucking pot pie is so stirred right now, and I'm gonna be there like talking to you. So you can keep that going. This is sort of like food. You know what's really like food? Dog treats. If we get 150 patrons, I will eat some dog treats. Go sign up on other accounts, you guys. I'm stoked to have all you guys here. I don't know if you know that. Like, this is an exciting time for me. I'm releasing new music. I'm scared for it. It's not a pop hit song. It's a slow song. But there's a lot more on the way. So that's cool. And someone told me I'm adorably... Well, Loey told me I'm adorably goofy. I'm glad you think I'm adorably goofy. I don't have any jokes there. I was almost like, that was what it looks like when I almost made a joke, but I had no jokes. But thank you. That was a nice guy. And we're back. We're back on the other screen. That's nice. I need more of these. Justin, I need more screens. All right, cool. Thank you. Let's see. There's no lag for me. Good. OMG, David, no lag for me. Good. You're adorably goofy. Great. Wait, I already read that. Deja vu. God, so strong right now. There's a glitch in the matrix. I am playing you in the back. That's great. That's what I wanted. You just stir that pot pie. Never fucking stop stirring that pot pie. Be healthy. Thank you, Liu Lee. I am getting over a cold. And I will be healthy soon. How do we get to the Dropbox from the page? Oh, we're getting a caller. Oh. Welcome to the stream. How may I direct your call?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. What's up with you?
Just hanging out in Minnesota, doing nothing.
Okay, cool. That's good. Who can I without who am I speaking with?
This is Paige in Minnesota.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, what's up with you? How's the stream?
Wait.
You're
You're in Minnesota. Your phone number said Fargo, North Dakota.
Yeah, I'm on the Minnesota-North Dakota border, like smack dab on the border.
Oh, I guess I always thought about you in being in Minnesota. Oh.
You always have. I'm closer to North, like.
Yeah, you always have you have a memory of like a small fly. That's true. Thank you. How are you doing?
Good. Just staying warm. It's pretty cold here.
It's starting to get cold here in Los Angeles. It's like a nipply 68. So yeah. That's
the high today here was 20.
Oh man. I found out, because it's winter here, I found out that my house doesn't have heat. My roommate was like, yo, like, what's up with this? It only goes to 68. And I was like, well, that's it. Put on a jacket. So yeah. So how are you doing anything cool in life? Anything you want to either ask me, tell me, or just tell me about yourself? I know a little bit about you.
Well, yeah, we've known each other for a hot minute, but I have a question. You're really level-headed. How do you deal with? I know you don't really get much stress. I think you don't make it seem like you do. Like,
well, I didn't. Like I've always been level-headed. I think I got that from my dad. What's up, Dad? My mom's like the opposite of that, so they like even each other out. But I didn't really have like stress, anxiety, depression, whatever, until I broke my back and the breakup. And then that was like day one of anxiety. And I woke up and I was like, what the hell is this feeling? And then, so yeah, it's only been a few months. It sucks. So was that your question? How do I deal with it? I don't necessarily have great recommendations there, except for the fact that I know, I think therapy is incredibly important. I think it's important for people to be able to talk their stuff out with a professional. But if it's not through a professional, finding some way to express yourself is certainly really, really helpful for me. And that's more that's more about anxiety and depression, and that's more just about finding a way to focus on to me what sort of feels like my life purpose, which is connecting with people and connecting with myself, and putting that into some form of a musical context or a video context. That's a really like long process, and it's like very creatively fulfilling once I have something done. So that's what it is for me. But for you, like, it could be anything. It could literally be listening to music. It could be painting like ladybugs. I'm not really sure what your thing is, but I do find a lot of power in community, and I know that you're a part of Patreon clearly because you're calling in, and I know you've been there for a while as a great supporter. So thank you. But there's a lot of comfort in knowing that you're not alone. Going through what you're going through, there's a lot of people that are going through that. And that's why I find it satisfying to write a song that I'm in that moment, and then I put it on the internet, and then other people resonate with it in their own way. And I do think that the Patreon spot, which once I launch the Discord, it's going to really help, but those are going to be other people with similar interests that are probably asking the same question of like, what do I do about stress, anxiety, and whatever. And I think that there's a lot of people there that are that would love to have that conversation with you, even if you don't necessarily know who to call. I honestly think if you were to like write into the Patreon thing, I think you'd have 10, 15, 20 people that are like down to talk, even though they don't know who you are.
Yeah, it feels kind of lonely in Minnesota. I feel like there's no other people up here.
Yeah, you could always just move to LA. I could just kick a roommate out. Do you want to live in my house? Wait, Taylor, are you watching? No, he doesn't have social media. Jake, are you watching? If you are, please get off the internet because you're using internet. But do you ever travel? I mean, you're You should come to LA.
No, not really. I've been there. It was a long time ago I went there, and it was lovely. But I don't know. I feel like Christmas without snow wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't have to come for Christmas, but like just try to either convince some of your friends, be like, yo, let's go to LA, or like, yo, you just show up. You can just like work on my couch. You can like, I got free Wi-Fi and like I'll hand you a camera. I'll be like, here, have you ever shot a music video before? Sweet, here you go. You're gonna shoot one right now. I'm not gonna pay you, but like it's like totally appreciated. Yeah, no, seriously, like you're welcome anytime. So that's cool. Thank you for your serious and real question. That means a lot.
Yeah, I just went through a breakup last week. So
last week? Oh man, when was the last time you and I talked? You and I talked a long time ago.
We talked when you were in Bend.
Yep. Well,
so I guess a long time ago.
I'm already at the place in my life where I'm like stable-ish. I'm stable, and so for me, when you tell me that, I'm just sort of like, good for you. Like it's looking up, like, but you're probably not there yet. So in time you will be. But for now, I'm just going to go with, I'm proud of you. You're going to be just fine. So, keep your head up. And thank you for being a part of the stream. And thank you for being a part of the Patreon. And thank you for calling in and asking some real serious personal questions.
Yeah, anytime. We'll talk soon again. So
talk to you soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, this is awesome. It's good being able to talk to you guys while I'm doing this. Hopefully it's not too not entertain. Hopefully it is too... What's the opposite of entertaining? Is it just tertaining? Hopefully it's not too tertaining for you guys to have me talk to people, but I'm stoked on it. You're all like, God, you're so stupid. Tertaining's not a word. I have a degree in entertainment. All right, I'll stop. I have 3 dogs, 2 cats, and a rabbit. I don't know what that pertained to. I don't know if I asked you guys, hey, like what are you having for dinner tonight? And you're like, I'm having 3 dogs, 2 cats, and a rabbit. Like, I don't know what I asked. What kind of lizard? What the hell is going on here? I said lizard, and Nala was like, what? That's like a keyword for her. She's also like really hungry, so that's another word for her. So if it's tonight is tips for treats nights. Oh, she just wiggled again. How many guitars do you have? You want to know something flippin' awesome? Oh, my studio is totally a mess. That's okay. We're still gonna do this. This is awesome. Welcome to my studio. That's a mess. You weren't supposed to see that. That's my ladder. I got that a long time ago at Home Depot. Okay, I got a bass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11 guitars and a ukulele. And what the cool thing is that I built this studio out of a crappy garage, and then when I got all the guitars up on the wall, it felt like Guitar Center, but it felt like my Guitar Center. Like every single one of these guitars means something to me, and it's so cool to look around the room and work in here and then be like, yo, which guitar do I want? I know exactly which guitar I want. So it's awesome. Hashtag ladder flex. Gotta flex the ladder. Yeah. All right, let's see what I got. We were talking amongst ourselves. Oh, that's good. Alexandra, hi. Sorry I haven't been able to drop by earlier. That's okay. The coolest thing about this community, the Patreon community, the being able to make music and art on the internet, is that I know who the hell Alex is. Alex and I wear matching pants every single time I play in Toronto. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm 98.17% confident that I know exactly who you are. You just hung out with Lights, and I hope you told her I said, what's up, because she knows who I am too, because she has a similar thing with her fan base. Yeah, it's really cool. So if you are interested in being a part of an awesome community, consider joining Patreon. If you join before the 22nd, I am going to be putting your name on the official From Gold to Rust postcard that I will be sending to everyone. So consider it, and you also can call in and say what's up. The lighting is better than Guitar Center. That's cool because I had a lighting sponsor. They gave me that all for free, but the lighting sort of sucked. Wait, I'm on. Oh, God. They're not watching this. The lighting was really bad until I put China balls around it. But now the lighting is smooth and clean. And I also have like lighting sponsor that like gives me lights that are really nice. Those aren't bad. Those are awesome. Link in a description of every music video I do. No, Montreal. Did I say Toronto? Oh, sorry. I meant Montreal. Canada is like one big Rhode Island to me. That's so stupid. But yes, matching pants. I hope one of you guys laughed at that. It's fine. There's a delay, so I have one guitar, but it's my favorite one. That's so cool. You want me to tell you? All right, so like Hanukkah's coming up, so I'm gonna tell you. My parents are probably watching. They don't really. There's my old computer, piece of crap. All right, so Beyond the Ladder. All right, this guy right here. This is a Fender acoustic guitar. It's made in Korea. It's not that nice, but and I guess me saying it's not that nice, that's just like as a professional musician, I'm saying it's not that nice. Like that was like the coolest guitar I'd ever like received ever. But I'm just gonna make my parents like embarrassed if they are watching. And if not, you can hear a Hanukkah story. It was one Hanukkah. I was young. I have 2 younger sisters. And in the living room, wherever the presents build up for Hanukkah, it's not underneath a tree, I'll tell you that. It's just like in a room. I didn't know about trees until I got a little older and started dating Christian girls. And that was how I figured out about Christmas. But the presents would pile up for my sisters, especially one year when I got in trouble or something. And my mom was like, yeah, you're not getting anything this year. And I was like, no, come on. Like, look how many presents my sisters got. And they're like, you're not getting shit. And I was like, that sucks. Like, you always do this to me. Why don't I get... anyways, now I'm sounding like a... Yeah, whatever. We'll go into it. Night 1. I'm sitting there with my dreidel, just fucking spinning that stupid little dreidel. It doesn't turn to clay. That's bullshit. That song is a lie. Sorry, I didn't make it out of clay. That's what I meant. And with my little hat, and my sister Leslie coming in hot with the treats. We got a treat for Nala. Oh, she heard it. Nala, this is from Leslie. Good girl. She was so hungry. Tips for treats tonight. FutureSunsetsMusic.com/stream. So anyways, it was night 1 of Hanukkah, and once again didn't fucking make it out of clay. It was just, just spinning my dreidel. And my sisters started opening their stuff. They get like decked out. Night 2, night 3, they're getting stuff. I'm getting like tiny little, like, here's some new toothbrush. Like it like, yeah, whatever. So it gets going. It's the 8th night. I'm like, all right, my parents, this is it. Like, this is the last chance before I put on that Linkin Park song from Hybrid Theory that's like, I'm gonna run away. I was like, I'm gonna fucking run away right now. I'm gonna leave this song on a loop on my CD player. So and if you watched yesterday, what's up? My sisters open the presents, and I start crying. You bastards! You told me the truth, and they were like, no, David, go to Grandma's room and open the closet. First off, a little bit about Grandma's room. We call it Grandma's room because my grandma died, and she died in that room. And there's a saying within my family that if you sleep in Grandma's room, which has like our guest bed, if you sleep in Grandma's room and you wake up with like a long white hair in your mouth, that's how you know that Grandma visited you. Anyways, so they were like, yo, go in Grandma's room, and they're like, open the closet. And I opened the closet, and there was a guitar case. And that I was like, oh shit. I instantly stopped crying because I was fucking stoked. And that was this guitar. That was this Fender North Korean guitar. However the hell North Korea makes guitars, I have no clue. But that was like my first acoustic electric guitar, and I was playing so many shows at the time. I would play really long sets at these restaurants. So it was an incredible present. And you had asked me what was your favorite, or you have one guitar and you love it. That was one of my favorite guitars for so long. And then I took it on an airplane, and they were like, you can't bring your guitar on the airplane. And I was like, all right. And I like gave them my guitar in its case, and I got to the bottom of the baggage claim where my guitar was waiting for me, and like one of the little like metal balls on the bottom of the case was like pushed in. I was like, that's strange. And that's so the case can stand up. Like you can just let it stand. There's like 4 little balls on the bottom of it. And I like opened it up, and I like looked at the guitar, and there's a fat like fist. There's just like a baby fist, but like a baby fist that punches really hard, punch right through the bottom of the guitar. So that guitar is like pretty fucked up, but I love it. Hopefully you enjoyed my. I'm really glad that you guys seem to be enjoying this stream. That's good. I wanted to share Hanukkah stories with you. Feel free to ask me other questions that trigger weird memories in my head. That's great. So yeah, that was a Hanukkah that my parents completely screwed with my head. And in relation to some of the other comments, other questions that I received, I think it's important that you go to therapy. That has everything to do with that Hanukkah. It's all good. Mom, what's up? Hopefully it can be repaired. It can't. It can. But that guitar is like, honestly, if I were to repair a guitar, my main acoustic has like a fatty crack in the back of it, and I don't know what it would take to fix it. The wood is called Ovankol, Ovangkol. I don't even know what that is. That's all I know is if that wood was paper, it would be like incredible. That would be like the best paper ever. Anyways, I got a guitar that's like my best guitar. It's like an acoustic Taylor. It's really nice, but it's got a fatty crack in it. So I'd fix that instead of my North Korean guitar. Can't even believe North Korea makes guitars. But that guitar meant a lot to me. Thank you so much for the funny question. Alex asks, how is your spine doing, by the way? So, and Andrew Landiker says, lol, love you, bro. Andrew, thank you for the comment. Love you too, bro. How's my spine doing? Oh, it just cracked. You couldn't hear it. Maybe you could. I'm using a microphone. Oh, shit. All right, today's the 13th. Okay. So in 2 days, I am 9 months from my injury. Sweet. I'm doing all right. I'm doing totally fine. I go to the gym. I've been going to the gym less, but I go to the gym and I work on physical therapy, muscle stuff. And I'm working on getting into my groove with building that up, because snowboard season's coming up. I am training for snowboard season. You are all like, you asshole, you're so stupid. You broke your spine. You are like a micrometer away from being paralyzed, and you're gonna snowboard? And my answer is, hell yeah, I would eat dog treats if we had 150 patrons. But no, like I absolutely I'm making great progress. I was in good health before I broke my spine. I was working out a lot, which meant my bone density was good. I'm young, I'm spry, I'm agile, except for my back. And now I am working on building the strength back up. My my bones are in the right place. Everything is in line. At this point, 9 months, it's done most of the healing that it can do. Fish302, Nisha, what's up? Goodbye. Thank you so much. Yeah, so how'd you break your spine? Ooh, that's a good story. I told it yesterday. I could tell a quick version of it. I'll be all right. I'm totally going to be good. The way I think about snowboarding this next year is like, it's a metaphor, analogy really, whatever. Imagine if I broke my back in a mountain biking accident, like doing tricks and cool shit. Like me snowboarding this next year is the equivalent of like, I just want to ride my fucking bike. Like I know I shouldn't go mountain biking, but like I just want to ride a bike. So same thing. I'm going to take it easy. If I wanted to snowboard this entire next year and not have my feet leave the ground, I could do that. I started skiing when I was 2 years old. I, at one point in time, was a certified snowboard instructor. So I know how to ride my bike. I just shouldn't ride my bike through mountainous trails. That was a metaphor, but yeah, never mind. So, Jesus likes weed. Comments. That's his, or her. That's her. I don't know. Jesus likes weed. Commented. Yeah, so how did you break your spine? Jesus likes weed. Strange. I mean, honestly, I think there is something in the Bible about that. I don't really know because I'm Jewish. I just can. I'll stop. This is offending so many people. Perfect storm. The Olympics were on. The Winter Olympics. I was watching Shaun White snowboarding videos. I had a breakup of a 5-year relationship 2 days earlier, so I was a little sad. I had a little bit of Fireball whiskey in the morning, and I was on a bro ski trip with my friend Joey. What's up? If you're watching, for his birthday, and I was with friends, and I was just riding and listening. I wasn't listening to music. I was probably singing though. I was just having fun. No, I was totally listening to music. And I was just having a great day. I was snowboarding fearlessly. I was like 15 again. I was like just doing big shit and going off everything I could. And I was doing great. I was fearless. It was the best day ever. The conditions were good. Like the vibes were great. I was having an amazing day. And then I hit a jump way too fast that I've hit many times earlier in the day. And sorry, I get distracted by your comments sometimes. And I did just a big slow 180. Just like there's nothing cooler than just like, yeah, fucking spinning really slowly over the air. And I knew I was going to fall because you have a takeoff and you have a landing. And with physics, you want to not land on the top. You want to land in the downhill because it's going to smooth you out. It's going to be less downward kinetic energy. I don't know anymore. School. I like physics though. Negative 9.8 meters squared. So there I was, negative 9.8 meters squared, going through the air. That's the rate in which I was going down. And I knew I was going to fall because I was going to land past this and I was going to land in the flat. So because of that, I was backwards. And I've broken both of my wrists. I broke this playing football, and I broke this snowboarding. I know not to land on my hands. So I just took it with my full body, and 98.17% of the time, I can always just take it with my body. And this time was completely different. And from my perspective, it looked a little like, here's my hands flailing, and something around the lines of like, sorry, that was probably really loud for those of you wearing headphones or whatever. And Joey's girlfriend, Sage, my friend Sage, was like, are you okay? And I was like, Murr! And I instantly started sweating. It was a really weird response. I unzipped my jacket. I started sweating. I turned bright pale. I thought I was going to get sick or something. I wasn't able to talk yet, and Sage came over to me, and I wanted to be like, hey, Sage, there's still snowboarders going off of the jump, and look, like, one of them was like, get out of the landing, asshole, and, like, I got sprayed by that guy, and I wanted to be like, hey, Sage, like, will you please tell that guy, the guys up there doing the jump to, like, stop because someone's injured, and maybe, like, Sage, if you could just put your snowboard on the edge of the jump to block the jump. Anyways, it wanted to come out like that, but it really still came out a lot more like, Meh! So Ski Patrol found me on the ground, just curled up like that, and then that's when I started to like come to a little bit, and they asked me questions like, what's your name, David? Where are you? I was like, Big Bear. Who's the president? And everyone around me started laughing. I didn't remember for the life of me, but I laughed too. So that was how they knew I was okay. No, I'm just kidding. I knew. We all laughed. And then they strapped me to a board, and they ski you down the mountain. They strap you to a board and they ski you down the mountain. My friend Joey had to ski with my snowboard. And they strapped me down and they just sort of ski down the mountain, but they're just like, imagine me like lying down, like, you know, like this, and they're just spraying me in the face with their snow. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like, it's fine. It's cool, whatever. So they're riding down the mountain. We get to the bottom and my friends all meet me and I hear a little ambulance in the distance and I'm like, is that mine? And they're like, yep. I'm like, shit. So yeah, that was, and then they took me in an ambulance, 2.8 miles to the hospital nearby. It was great. Good times. So yeah, thanks for asking that question. That was hardly as cool of an answer as my like Hanukkah story, but I got stories on stories. See what you can ask me about, and I might have a full hour-long story for you. I'm probably going to end this stream relatively soon. I have no clue where or how many people are watching. I'm just going to keep going for a second. But tonight, I am going to leave you with a new teaser of From Gold to Rust, which if you didn't know, promo and plug time is here. If you didn't know, From Gold to Rust, my newest single is coming out on Friday. Actually, it's coming out Thursday night at midnight. If you care, if you don't care, then just go fucking watch something else. But if you care, it would be really awesome if you watched the music video. It would be even more awesome if you shared the music video when it comes out. I'm going to be releasing it on YouTube on Friday the 16th. That night we'll do a live stream and we'll share it. We'll all watch it together. I'm going to release it on Facebook a few days later. I'm going to ask for you guys, if you don't mind, please share it with your friends, because you honestly have no clue. You could share it and it might resonate with someone on a deep level. The song was written at a time in my life where I was like at an extreme low point. So it was really powerful as I wrote it for me. I hope it inspires or connects with other people. So please share it. You have no clue who it's gonna reach. And if you want to help further, you can pre-save it on Spotify. That's free to you. What it does is it gives, oh yeah, I got to give out a mouse tonight and some merch. We'll do that in just a second. If you pre-save it on Spotify, then it will load into your Spotify on the day that it comes out, Thursday night at midnight, excuse me. And another option is you could pre-order it on iTunes. It's $1.29. I get 67% of that money. That's cool. Apple keeps the remaining 33%. And all sales from iTunes pre-order count as one sale on the day that the music comes out. So that would hopefully help me chart in the singer-songwriter category in which this song is coming out as. And if you really want to be a part of an incredible community, if you want to be able to call in like the people who have called in tonight, if you want to have your name on the official From Gold to Rust postcard, the deadline for that is the 22nd. All you have to do is be a part of the Patreon community. It's futuresunsets.com. It is patreon.com/futuresunsets. It's an amazing community. Go on there, watch the video that I made. It explains it decently well, but Patreon's changed a little bit more. But it's a beautiful membership community with a lot of people who have similar interests in helping art affect other people. And we're all just going through life, man. Like, there's nothing quite like connecting with people, and I have a little community over there of 120 people that resonate with my art and resonate with each other because of it, and it's beautiful. So thank you. And once again, if we hit 150, I'm gonna eat some dog treats. That's so ridiculous, but I'll totally do it. Okay, so would you like to win a Jellycomb mouse? Sponsor fail. If you would like to win a merch bundle and a Jellycomb mouse, you have about 18 seconds before I pick the people who win a mouse and a merch bundle. So let's see. I'm going to check my hyper follows. Coming in hot. How we doing? Oh, I clicked the wrong link. No, there it is. Nope. I clicked the wrong link. You have a little bit more time to find out if you can win a mouse and can win a merch bundle. All right, you guys want to know some serious analytics? I'll tell you, I have 1,027 Spotify pre-saves. That's fucking awesome. Thank you. That's about 30 cents. That's about 30 cents. Thank you to the... No, wait, sorry. It's about $3. Thank you to the 1,027 of you who are going to listen from Gold to Rust on day one. That's awesome. I got my zeros wrong. So I'm going to pick a Gmail... Well, not a Gmail. Some of these are Yahoo. It's mostly Gmail. Oh, I see a Hotmail. Oh, there's another Hotmail. Oh, there's a few Hotmails. Nice. You know my Hotmail back in the day? It was LilDave36. It doesn't exist anymore, but LILDAVE 36 at hotmail.com. Okay, I'm going to pick two of you. Oh, it's going to be really hard for me to do this randomly because I totally am starting. Okay. I'm going to go with. Oh, it's so hard. I totally should have done this randomly. I'm going to do it randomly. We're going to do a random email selector. No, we're not. All right, I'm going with this one. I'm going to give one mouse and one merch bundle to... by the way, I'm going to give you guys just like... No, I already chose one. I'm going to give a mouse and a merch bundle to I Love Nick Jonas 9295 at hotmail.com. That was me. I won. Yeah. All right. I love Nick Jonas 9295 at hotmail.com. That's probably embarrassing. But I respect that email address. You know, he is the best Jonas brother. I'm also... Well, no, it's tied to your Spotify. So you probably do use your like most embarrassing email for your Spotify. So that's cool. I love Nick Jonas 9295. Be on the lookout for an email from me in a moment. We got one more. I'm going to refresh in a second. I'm going to give one more mouse away. Oh, yeah. My back just cracked again. Yeah, it's a good one. Ooh, so many choices. I really hope I don't choose somebody who's international. Sending those merch bundles international is never good. I'm totally just judging all your guys' emails out here. You got some cute ones, you guys. Some real cute emails. All right, I'm going to go with... I totally should have done this randomly. I'm sorry it's not randomly. I'm judging all of you. I'm judging you, and then I'm choosing accordingly based on emails that I think are hilarious. I mean, not completely hilarious, but you know, I am judging. I am going with OC Dance Chick at aim.com. You are my second winner. OC Dance Chick. We all love to dance. I love to dance. You love to dance. You are my second winner of a delicious jellycomb mouse, and I will be giving you a merch bundle. I am going to be sending you an email in a few minutes. I'm going to be asking you your size, hopefully, and if you have a preference in merchandise, I have all kinds of merchandise. I got indestructible shot glasses. I got shirts. I got no shoes. I got hoodies. No, I don't have hoodies. I got sweatshirts. As soon as Elizabeth makes me a new graphic design, we'll have new merch. That's cool. Congratulations to everybody who won. Thank you so much. And now I am going to share with you another snippet of Mine's Lame, All Business. I'm going to read some of your comments. Daniela's email is lame. Vortex, drumroll. I saw your email in there, Vortex. I'm so sorry. I didn't choose you. I don't know why I didn't. I might have a third mouse. We'll see. Katine Cindy says, hi, I'm Cindy from Nicaragua. I love your music. I love your voice. That's so awesome, Cindy from Nicaragua. Kevin is a... Shit, I can't read this. Kevin is a Trump supporter, so hell yeah, Nick is the best. Oh, okay, I get that. That was about the Jonas Brothers. Really? Kevin is? Okay, well, Andrew Landeker would like a shirt. Andrew, is that your email? I hope it is. Are you I Love Nick Jonas? No offense if you are. I love Nick Jonas too. Gary asked about towels. We will definitely be having towels when I release the next musical piece. Everyone is so nice here. Thank you, David, for talking to me. Absolutely, Leo Lee. Everyone is so nice here. You know where everyone's really nice? Patreon.com/FutureSunsets. Plug, always plug. No, lol. Andrew, it is yours. I know you would say no if I said I love Nick Jonas 9295 at hotmail.com was your email address, if it really was your email address and you were embarrassed. So Andrew, I love Nick Jonas 9295. Thank you so much for supporting. Shantae just asked who all won. I will be emailing them. Shantae, if you won, I will be emailing you. That doesn't mean you shouldn't keep pre-saving, and that doesn't mean you shouldn't join patreon.com/futuresunsets. You have until the 22nd to be a part of the official postcard poster thingy. Remember when I tried to make you a towel but just made you a pillow with your face on it instead? I do remember that. She gave me a large pillow with my face on it, and that was one of the things. Oh, that's too much information. I don't have that anymore. Never mind. Mine's lame because of business. And Alex, it's not like I don't want to have that pillow. I don't have it anymore. But I love that pillow. It just exists somewhere else. Mine's lame because of business too. Damn, you sent an email. I'll be getting some merch, lol. Yeah, you know it. You know what's up. Okay. Here we go. I am going to be showing you another teaser of From Gold to Rust, which is coming out on Spotify Thursday at midnight, and it's coming out on Friday afternoon, evening, and we are going to be partying together to celebrate that, and then it's probably going to be coming out on Sunday after that on Facebook. We will be partying and celebrating that. Please enjoy. Have a great teaser.
I can't believe I'm broken, yeah.
That was awesome. Thank you so much, Justin, for editing that. You are killing it. Thank you so much to everybody for watching that teaser. I'm so stoked for you to hear it. The song means so much to me. I poured my heart out into making it. You can hear it in my vocal. I am so stoked for you guys to hear it. That song means a lot to me. So, pre-save it on Spotify. Buy it on iTunes. Honestly, if you want to support, go on Patreon. That's the best way to do it. With that, I think we're going to call it. This was a good stream. I felt really good about this. You know what we did tonight? We streamed for almost 2 hours. That's ridiculous. So that's an exciting thing. Thank you so much for being a part of the comments. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to go big screen for a second. Thank you to everybody who supports on Patreon. I love you. Nala loves you. Wait. Oh, God. I'm so excited for the song to come out. I love you. Nala loves you. Goodbye.